What's up? How y'all doing out there? I hope everybody doing well. I'm checking out this young fighter, heavyweight fighter, Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson was asked, which I didn't know, that Jared Anderson was brought in for sparring for Wilder Fury 3 to help Tyson Fury. And Max Kellerman asked him, tell us how that sparring went. How did it feel being in the ring, sharing the ring with the great Tyson Fury? Jared Anderson say, I'm going to just tell you this. I know I'm the best heavyweight in the world. Basically saying he beat up on Tyson Fury in sparring. Not saying it's true or not, but I believe it's true because I don't think he would be bold enough to get up on there and tell a lie that he got the best of Tyson Fury. And I know that's going to surprise a lot of people because, he's only 12-0, he upcoming. A lot of people look at the experience of Tyson Fury and be like, come on now, Tyson Fury. But then you got to, ask yourself this and look at this too. Before I go into that, I'm not really satisfied with the heavyweight division or what I see as far as skill set. When I saw and I looked at the documentary of the fighting ability of the heavyweights back in the 90s and the 80s, this right here is really mediocre heavyweights. And I mean, it's a disrespect none of them. These guys get in the ring and they risk their life to give us entertainment. But you could clearly see the skill set is no longer there, which hence brings in YouTube, boxing, and all this. No one appreciates the real skill set of boxing anymore. Now, Jared Anderson is, to me, I see he has a lot of athleticism. He goes to the body. He looks to me just like a regular heavyweight. But somebody out there is going to say that Jared Anderson is the best thing smoking. You know what I'm saying? Since sliced bread, he's just beautiful. And to me, he's not. Now, he's going out here and he's saying, he beat Tyson Fury or he was beating up on Tyson Fury in sparring. Okay, but we all understand that sparring is sparring. So like I was saying, the question is Jared Anderson one of the next big, great heavyweights? Now, I went and looked at his boxing rec. Wasn't nothing too spectacular about that. He ain't no Lomachenko. He ain't going to have no real names on this belt, which a lot of people have to understand. The first 15 fights are just fights just to get their name out there, okay? They ain't really fighting nobody. But in his 12 fights, he has fought a guy that was 22-0. And I checked out his resume, and the guy who fought the people who's 22-0, he ain't fought nobody. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that's going on a lot with the internet, like the Edgar Belanguas, and many others who are being out there. The internet has created these so-called monsters in boxing. I think Jared Anderson will be put up under that catalog. I don't think Jared Anderson is the official guy that's just going to be the heavyweight, the unstoppable force in the future. I don't see it. A lot of people will say it because you see the athleticism. You see the way he moves, I like his jab. I like the way he throws his jab. You don't see it coming. Like, he got a lot of skills, especially to be a heavyweight, but when you go back and watch the old heavyweights, you clearly see them fighting like they were 168 pounders back in the day, super middleweights with skills, and you seen heavyweights being able to fight on the inside, outside. You don't see that anymore. So, to me, a lot of these boxers, a lot of these heavyweights that people are saying like, or this, even Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury isn't that technical as a fighter. He can fight on the inside, but he can do more than the average. But the technique of boxing is clearly getting thrown away from the sport of boxing. Like, you seen heavyweights fight like welterweights back in the day. Jared Anderson, yes, he a hell of a fighter. I see him possibly doing something big in the future, but I could never say that Jared Anderson could not be beat. I couldn't say that. But yes, the athleticism, the power, all that is there against the fighters that he has fought. Now, him going against a Tyson Fury right now in the fight, Tyson Fury will beat him, in my opinion, due to the experience, due to the foot movement, I don't think Jared Anderson ever fought over 10 rounds or anything like that. So, yeah, of course, he'll be beaten now. But as he step up, we'll be able to see and fight better competition. We'll be able to see if Jared Anderson is really that guy at heavyweight. I mean, he looks good. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he looks good, but we've seen this before. To me, he's no different than Anthony Joshua or anybody else. I think the heavyweight that everybody needs to really look out for is Joe Joyce. That's the heavyweight that I think everybody really needs to look out for, Joe Joyce, y'all. That's the one to me. I think he's the one that's just a tank. I see why they call him the Juggernaut. But that's my opinion of Jared Anderson. No disrespect about the heavyweights or nothing like that. Jared is a hell of a upcoming heavyweight. But as far as him, saying he's the greatest heavyweight that's out there right now, that I think he's one of the best coming up. But I don't consider him to be that guy. And a lot of today's fight fans will look at it and say, oh, Jared Anderson's a beast. But compared to the men of boxing in the 90s and before, these guys, the skill set is not there anymore. It's like it's being thrown. The thing that made boxing special is being taken away, man. Being taken away. It's being disrespected. Like a lot of these real boxers are saying, boxing is being very much disrespected. I'm not saying by Jared Anderson. I'm talking about, from the YouTube, and it's just the loss of the skill set. Now we just like a bunch of big men out there with no technique, just throwing punches. That's not all of them. Some, majority of the heavyweights, not all the heavyweights, majority, and that's just my opinion of it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. This your boy Easy Work. I'm out.